And it's the Mavericks to start out. So the opening lineup for the Heat has them out there with O'Neal. Then it's Walker. Then there's Dwayne Wade. And it's Williams at the point. Van Exel no good. Williams against Nash. Williams passes to O'Neal. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Here's Shaq. O'Neal is double. Off the inbound, no good. Van Exel against Williams. Here's Van Exel. Here's Nowitzki. And off the prime, and in it goes.
A mid-range specialist. All Nowitzki needs is a little wiggle room, and he's going to let it go.
Williams passes to O'Neal, out left to the wing. Has him with it, guarded now by Nash. Williams kicks to Wade. Jacks up a three. The putback. Here's Van Exel against Williams. And the basket by Van Exel.
And good work there from Van Exel, finding some space inside and exploiting.
Pass to Wade. Back to Williams. Right side O'Neal. Wade has the open look. Tries again. It's blocked. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. And the basket by Van Exel.
And very few guys can move the ball like Nash. He knows where his shooters are at all times and makes feeding them look easy.
Walker finds Williams. Down low, here's O'Neal. And Shaq with the slam.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Nash against Williams. And Nowitzki has it in the corner. 6 to shoot. Nash outside. And it's Wade with the rebound. Pass to Williams. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Here's Wade. On the wing, Williams. And here's Haslem. Wade on the wing. Over 50. And the shot no good. A bit short.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throw of the game.
What you love about Nash, he's a coach on the floor, dictates the pace, always in total command of his team.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Al-Harraz checked in.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Now, here's Wade. Hasn't made one yet. Good ball movement here by Miami. Here's O'Neal. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
I think he got the shot he wanted inside, but somewhere on the play, he just lost focus. Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Bell is checked in for Van Exel, and it's Johnson in for Nash. Then for the Heat, James Posey's checked in for Walker, and it's Payton in for Jason Williams. Now Haram. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Yeah, incredible play on both ends of the floor. There may be too big of a gap.
Here's Posey. Wade from outside. And Posey kicks to Wade. Over Bell. Pass to Payton. O'Neal inside. He's defended by Nowitzki.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
Bradley's checked in for the Mavericks. Williams comes in for Johnson. And then for Miami, Barron's checked in. And Mourning subbed in for Haslam. Miami no good on that time either. Now the Mavericks with it. This run now up to 13-2. Finley can't get it to go. The Heat trail by 11. And Posey kicks to Mourning. On the wing, Payton. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Nahara. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
And until the defense makes an adjustment, there's no reason to go away from what they're doing.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. It's taken away by Payton. They're running. Here's Simeon. And no good. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Mavericks lead by 11. And don't... And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Mavericks team out there.
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
So with Nowitzki sitting on the bench, this is the group John Nelson has on the floor right now. Williams is out there with Eduardo Naho. Then there's Bell. Then there's Bradley. And it's Nash in at the point guard position. Jarrell Wright's checked in for Miami. Pass to Naharon. Williams scanning the floor. Just 5 on the clock. Over Wright. Williams' shot is off.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
Posey drops in the layup for 2.
Yeah, I'd call this ideal scoring distance. It's almost too easy.
Pass to Bradley. Back to Nash. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. And the Mavericks lead by 9.
You really can't let someone with Nash's accuracy get that close. I mean, he won't waste those high percentage looks.
To the inside. Here's Mourning, and Mourning throws it down.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of it.
And Gary Payton is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And so Don Nelson calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Bradley. And it's Finley in for Williams. The Heat also changing it up. Walker's checked in for Wright. Wade comes in for Anderson. And it's Williams in for Payton. 14 feet away. Bell's shot is good. Bell's got his first points of the game.
Well, that's taking full advantage of the opening. The defense probably willing to give him that one, but I like that he's capitalizing on it.
Williams kicks to Wade. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Nash outside. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
When you're trying to claw your way back into a game, you cannot allow second chance opportunities.
Well, look, their lack of effort is exactly why they're behind. Oh, Wade, what a dunk!
And there's the youth, Wade jumping out of the gym.
Dallas leading by 9. to the middle. And there's the dunk to finish it off.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead it to the score.
Here's Wade. Rebounded by Bell.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Nowitzki sets a screen for Nash. Pass to Nowitzki. Bell on the wing. Nifty move. And Nowitzki, wide open, he fires. Gets a very good look and converts. Nowitzki's got 6 points. Guys are looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Williams passes to Wade. Spins. Back to Williams. Miami needs to get a shot off. Here's Mourning, and it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over, and the Heat call time here. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
LaFrance passes to Van Exel. Nowitzki a screen. Pocket 6. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. The Heat trail by 13. Wade, right side. Wade inside.
Love the concentration from Wade. Totally committed to finding a high percentage shot.
Kicks it out to Nowitzki. Pass to Williams. Back to Nowitzki. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Van Exel against Williams. Lead from outside. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. Dirk Nowitzki picks up that one.
And that's young man strength right there. Wade muscling it home.
Dallas leading by 8. There's 37 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Nowitzki. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Wade slamming it home.
And there's the slam by Wade. Such a remarkable athlete.
Here's Abdul-Wahab. Guarded by Walker. Abdul-Wahab's shot is off. Here's Wade, and it's Wade with the jam.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
Well, with all the momentum they built up, I don't see this run stopping anytime soon.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Mavericks ahead, up by 4. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. D-Wade really playing well in this one.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. On the court for the Heat, Haslam's out there with Walker. Then it's Williams. Then there's Wade. And it's O'Neal in at the center. Nowitzki's shot's good.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
5 to shoot. Walker the pass to O'Neal. Rebound by Van Exel. Mavericks leading by 4. To the paint. Ooh, Dirk making his presence felt.
And you got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Williams against Nash. Williams passes to Wade. Lets the 3 fly. And Williams gets it to go on the assist by Wade. Williams has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Nash outside. And another basket for Dallas. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Williams dishes to Wade. Pass to Haslam. Launches a 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Finley, guarded by Walker. Van Exel kicks it over to Nash. Shot clock at 6. Nowitzki with the screen on Williams. Here's Nowitzki. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist. Nash has got his 5th assist in this one. Williams with the ball. And they're moving it up. Pass to Finley. Back to Nash. Nowitzki with the screen on Walker. 6 on the shot clock. 13 feet away. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
And the quickness of Nash's game, just taking a shot there before the defense has a chance to react.
The kick out to Williams. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. And again, it's the Heat missing. Mavericks leading by 9. Now Finley. Shot by post. Van Exel. Inside. Here's LaFrance. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
And just keeping things simple on offense. Van Exel spotting the open man and just getting him the ball.
Kick out to Walker. Shaq down low. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Gotta stay on your feet if you're on these. Once Shaq has you in the air, forget about it.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Ahara comes in for LaFrance. And it's Pell in for Van Exel. Heat also with a sub. Gary Payton, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. The Heat trail by 11. Haslam, the pass to Payton. Tries the spin move. Outside Williams. To the paint and stolen by Nash. And now the fast break. Bill with the ball. And he jams it with authority.
And Nash is an incredible passer. Seems like he has eyes in the back of his head sometimes. One of the best.
Payton kicks to Walker. O'Neal against Nowitzki. On the wing, Williams. And again, unable to change momentum here. Pass to Bell. And here is Nowitzki. Defended by Shaq. Nowitzki sets a screen for Nash. Can't cash in from close range. To the inside. Williams. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Williams has got 5 points in the quarter.
You have to love the approach Payton takes to the game. An exceptional passer who does a great job with distributing the basketball.
And so Don Nelson calls a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And a new group getting ready for Miami. Barron's checked in. Morning comes in for Haslam. James Posey's checked in for Walker. And it's Wade in for Williams. It's tipped. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Here's Posey. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And that's a momentum shifter. A steal leading straight to the basket.
Payton against Bell. Pass to Bradley. Wade dishes to Posey. Here's Abdul-Wahab. Wade is covered. Here is Nahara. Williams passes to Nahara. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. 11 seconds left to play in the third. Wade surveying the D. No good that time. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And the Mavericks with possession here. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. So with Nowitzki sitting on the bench, this is the group John Nelson has on the floor right now. Bradley is out there with Gordon. Then it's Williams. Then it's Nash. And it's Abdul-Wahab into the 2 spot.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Mavericks leading by 11. Nahara down low, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, and my man is going for the jugular.
And stolen.